Now that we got the test out the way, neighbors, nieces, nephews, we are back with another one. I'm just talking out loud. We got some important things to talk about. But first of all, go ahead and hit that like, share, and subscribe. To all the newbies, what up, though? You know what I mean? Glad you're here. If you're returning, man, you know what it is already. Um, Hopefully, everybody's staying safe out there and keeping their head high, saving that money, um, and all that good stuff, man. Have an amazing day. Son in the room playing. Wife, you just did a cancer walk. Um, Getting some content out there. And off a great night. A night that was well needed. That was hosted in Detroit. A well needed experience during this time. We just needed to see a lot of unity. We needed to see just, black people uh, giving their flowers to a legend. You know, we needed this last night. Detroit, what up, though? If you didn't know, Jeezy had a TM 101 tour where he had the live orchestra from city to city. And his last stop on the tour was, of course, Detroit. Detroit has a special place for Jeezy. Jeezy has blessed us all with a wonderful soundtrack of upbringing. Like Jeezy has supplied us with a lot of hit records, with a lot of you know great moments. And this concert was, something I really needed just to kind of escape all the craziness that's going on. Seeing black people happy, everybody looked nice at the spot. The violinist was going crazy. Like it was like three violinists. I think that's a violin. Don't get me wrong. I know there's so many instruments I don't know about, but the violinists they was going crazy while they performing. They looking at each other. It's like two girls and a black guy in the middle. I think the other girl was Asian as a black girl. So they was just vibing. If the guitarist up there was in there nodding, like it was just a man. The drummer was going crazy. The conductor was going crazy. DJ Drama went crazy, and most importantly, you know, Jeezy went crazy. It was just a beautiful night, and I watched the whole thing. You know, and if you haven't seen it, I'm gonna give it a little quick breakdown in my notes that I got. Um, I did make a note of DJ Drama, man. You could tell the view I had via live stream that we all had. I would say I wasn't special, like I had something different than everybody else. But the view we had at home was a great view. When they showed that side profile of DJ Drama and all that, that was a great view. The crowd, you can just tell he was in the moment. He was very intense. He seen the urgency in his performance. Um, Not saying he did like an amazing like job. I think he did great. I think he did good. I think he did good. Um, but what I'm saying is, I just like to see just the urgency on his face and like him knowing the moment is like. So I appreciated seeing that. Then it opens up with the "If You Don't Know By Now" song, where it kind of just shows all his, his like his old photographs, his memorable moments and stuff like that, and that was a real reflective moment for everybody watching. That was really great, just to kind of see the evolution of Jeezy, man. That was well put together. Then he comes, what do he do? First of all, he came off the standing ovation. The motherfucking whole shit was lit up, lit up. This is more than words. This is more than rap. This here's the streets, and I am the trap. We gotta put some respect on Jeezy's name, man. Like, there's been a lot of rappers in the conversations of like the trap music, street music, like the Ti's, the Gucci Mans, the trap. You know, I would say maybe a Two Chains. I don't know. But those rappers and Gucci Man is my guy. Gucci Man is my guy. But I feel like Jeezy just had I don't know. They're my one A, one B. I don't know, man. Them boys. But Gucci Man is like one of my favorite rappers of all time. Just, not the most lyrical, but it was just something about Gucci that I just gravitated to, man. Just confident, didn't give a fuck. But this is back to Jeezy. I'm sorry. Gucci, you owe a concert like this too. But back to Jeezy, because he deserves all the respect in this video. This video is dedicated to him. So let me leave this Gucci Jeezy. Let me leave this out of here. So he comes up to standing ovation. Whole crowd lit up. Shout out to Detroit. Y'all knew the assignment. Y'all was gigging. It was a lady on a live stream with this blue suit on, was going crazy. The audience was just loving the camera. I enjoyed it. Then what he do? He rewinded Trap or Die a couple times, like to different beats. That was pretty cool. I got a comment about this performance, and there's no hit to it, but I'm gonna mention it later on because I'm gonna mention the announcements. But all right. Then he got the I made a note that he kept saying like Detroit, Michigan, that 313 shit or whatever the case may be. Just say Detroit, bro. Just go ahead and say Detroit. You can leave all the other Detroit. You ain't gotta say the 313 shit. Just Detroit, Michigan. You can leave the Michigan off. Like, I feel that. I feel we are Detroit, Michigan. But you can just Detroit. The D. You know what I'm saying? In the D, we don't need the Detroit, Michigan, and the 313 part. I feel you though. That might be your style. I got you. But just saying, you can cut it short. You don't have to do that much. You know what I mean? Then he then he had this Somebody Loves You Baby. Like, I love this little intermissions he had where he had the tracks playing with the songs, and he had Somebody Loves You Baby with like all the bad articles, basically showing like how he is overcoming all of these charges, bad smears of his name. Who knows, man? So that was very great to see as a Jeezy fan. Like, if you watched that and you're a Jeezy fan, you felt that one. Even if you weren't, you probably would feel it, or you just might be like, this criminal motherfucker. You know what I mean? If you're one of those type of people. But the people that love Jeezy and to see where he came from to now, you'll enjoy that. What else they have? Oh yeah, then he turned him up with the Trap Star. I got like fire emojis when I put that, like fire. Like, he turned him up. He took him he kind of had him feeling sentimental. Then he turned him up with Trap Star. Great choice, Jeezy. I peeped your style. Then he hit when they play that dude, Jeezy, all the dope boys go crazy. And all the dope boys go crazy. He played that. He was doing his little, y'all seen the shit. He did this shit all night. He was in this bitch like this all night. Yeah, he was vibing. And that's when I thought the jacket was coming off. But it never came off. I thought it was going to happen then, but it never came off. He did have an outfit change, but I thought he was going to just throw that boy down and just keep jigging like he was. But he did have an outfit change where he did change out the tux. You know what I mean? But I thought at that moment, this moment right here, I thought the jacket was coming off. All right. What else I got? I already mentioned about the conductor, the drummer, and all of that. That was just beautiful to see, just how talented just black people are. How effortlessly they make stuff look, how confident they do things, man. Y'all are amazing. Oh yeah, okay. Big ups to this, Jeezy. Because no matter what you put on that screen that happened in your life, the things that you spoke to the crowd about was having doctors, lawyers, musicians. Like, you spoke highly of having successful supporters, fans, black people. Hispanic people, white people, whoever was in the audience, whoever felt that close to Jeezy that night, he was speaking to them to be positive figures in society. And I thoroughly enjoyed that message because there was a lot of people around the world watching that. So we needed that message right now, especially in a time of this crazy shit, to be kind of like motivated. Like, this world is crazy, and to have you in the dumps, feeling like there's really no option, is everything is useless. So big ups to you, Jeezy, for that. Then we keep going. I got here that I liked how they did Soul Survivor. It was something with that like that shit was crazy to me. Like, they did an amazing job. Like, they did everything great. You know what I mean? They did everything great, but it was something about that Soul Survivor, how they kind of chopped that boy up. They went crazy. Then they next thing they did, they had I think that was Frank Sinatra, the "I Did It My Way" song playing when they had him showing like Family Man Jeezy. I got Family Man Jeezy. They were showing pictures of his kids, him with like I think relatives and stuff like that, and it was playing a Frank Sinatra "I Did It My Way" song. And the only reason why I know that song, and I don't even know if it's Frank Sinatra, but I think so, is that was a song on Jay-Z's album Blueprint 2. And only said this so y'all can know that I'm kind of in the trenches with the hip hop shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's the only reason I put that there. Shameless plug. But I love that. Then after all that sentimental stuff, guess what happened? The mixtape Jeezy came out. The drama got on the microphone, said some things. The next thing you know, the mixtape Jeezy came out. Yes. And I want to mention this, like, I wish Drama and Jeezy like collabed during the performance. Like, it was a back and forth, because you can just see the drama's appreciation for Jeezy, you know, and they're like kind of like their chemistry a little bit. Like, I feel like if they would have put together their performance together, like he hosted it, like you have a DJ that comes on, right, and then like whoever the intro DJ is, you know, they do DJs before the performance, and then him and Drama, and kind of like they tell a story, they go down. That would be crazy, because you know Drama know how he got them. He know what he's doing. He know how to talk. You know what I mean? He's been doing it for the longest, and he's done did it better than a lot of people. So I think that is the next thing, which is going to lead to the ending. Okay, but yes, mixtape Jeezy comes out, and it's time to turn up. It's time to turn up. He got the all black on. You know, he was already buffed up. I don't know if he had the buffs on for this. I don't know, but he was turned up. He was already moving with the tux, but he was really getting crazy with this one. Then, oh yeah, I got mentioned that the old girl with the blue suit was going crazy. She really was turning up when mixtape Jeezy came out. Who that came on? If y'all don't know, I'm a brother Iota Phi Theta Fraternity Incorporated. You know what I mean? Don't let this fool you. This is for Kobe. If you see my back right here, this is for Kobe. Yeah, we strolled to Who Dat. Back in my heyday, Spring 10, Who Dat was the anthem for Heart Attack. You know what I mean? I was almost in my kitchen, you know, just nobody around, going full out Heart Attack when Who Dat came on. It gave me the flashbacks, bro. It gave me the flashbacks of, you know, me, you know, I look behind me, I see T-Raw, I see OC, I see He Got Game, I see High Voltage, I see A Will, man, you know, I see the ones. You know, I look behind me, I see Slaps, I see Miles, and we clapping it up. We clapping it up. You know, if they not out the way, they moving out the way. some of y'all wasn't around for that time. Some of y'all know Dreams and Nightmares to be the song. Some of y'all know D to the A to be the song. But it was something about those foundational years of Who that is very special to my heart. So, yes, I was almost going crazy in my kitchen when Who that came on. Still a classic. My next note is saying All There. I knew All There was one of his classics, and I knew it when it first dropped. But seeing how it's that beat when it come on, it just be like, it's something about that. Like, I feel like that's like his latest classic, like gonna be like a core classic. Only thing I would have said is I wish he would have like rapped Bankroll Fresh's verse, like, and let the crowd help him with the verse. I think that would have been amazing, a great moment for Bankroll Fresh and whoever his loved ones are. Just to show that, like, I know his verse too, y'all can, like, I think it was planned, but I just don't think it, you know what I mean? I don't think it was, it could have been done better, like, in that sense. But All There is a fucking classic, like, gotta put respect on All There. Now, he did Jeezy The Snowman, and when I was in the chat and I'm trying to think of lyrics, and I was thinking of lyrics from that song, Jeezy The Snowman, and I was thinking to myself, like, damn, why did he call Oprah a bitch like that? And I remember when I was younger, I liked that line because just how ruthless and, you know, it was just so different than the type of person I am. I feel like that's what rap and music is sometimes. It's your way of, you know, not being the type of, I wouldn't call Oprah no bitch, you know what I mean? But I just felt like that was hard, you know what I mean? But listening back to it, I was like, or thinking about it, I was like, did he really say that? Like, why did he go at Oprah's head like that? And he actually did Jeezy The Snowman, which I appreciate because that's one of my favorites. But damn, Jeezy, why you have to do that to Oprah, man? Hopefully it was for a reason. Maybe she did something to him. I don't know. But Lose My Mind, I got a note right there where it says, hey, the crowd put some respect on Plies, man. They didn't there said his verse word for word too. So shout out to Plies. And last but not least, the announcement at the end, he has a Vegas residency with the live orchestra. I think it's going to do well. I think it's only 4 dates. I think they're in November and December. If I was in Vegas around that time, I would go. I would for sure go. And I feel like Vegas is probably dying in tourism right now. I think a lot of places are probably dying in tourism with everything Trump got going on. So, but who knows? We'll see. But you know how the algorithms are. You only see what they want you to see for the most part. So, yeah. And then he has Still Snowing coming out September 28th. Highly excited for this album. When I seen the title, I was I didn't hear the actual commentary, but when I seen Still Snowing, I was just like, is it like still growing, or is it like still being me, still, you know, still influencing, still doing it at a higher level, still, you know, whatever. But I'm interested to hear what this album's gonna be like, because it seems like, you know, just him doing the live stream and how good it was. I know there was difficulties with the sound at first. Everybody in the chat like sound. But other than that, I feel like it was great. It was great. I feel like adding DJ Drama to the as a host during the performance would be amazing. Like adding him to the performance would be great instead of just having him as the intro host. But other than that, most definitely an experience that I was glad to witness from my home. Maybe even better if I could go in person, but I really appreciated the angles that I got at home. So big ups to Jeezy and his team for even allowing us to have that moment and be a fan and appreciate his greatness. Also, thank you for the intentionality of Jeezy and who all was involved for producing a rollout like that, a performance like that. So I'm looking forward to the new Jeezy, man. Let me know what y'all think. Are y'all looking forward to the new Jeezy? Detroit, y'all showed out. Like, let me know what y'all favorite moments were of the concert, and any feedback that y'all have, man. Once again, it's your favorite Uncle Spooty, the neighborhood supporter, man. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. It's kind of hard to say when you speed through it, but peace, love, and happiness as always. See y'all again next time. Peace.